I have the pleasure to introduce Ben Gage. And he said, "Are you introducing me?" And I went, I don't know, should I? We saw him first at FARM, which is the Folk Alliance Regional Midwest. And that's a conference that's held annually, and this year it will be in Lisle again. And if any of you are interested in it, please make sure you stop me during the evening and ask me about it. It's a wonderful opportunity to listen to some great music. But we have great music right here, right now, to a guy whose parents would not let him chew gum. It made my heart feel so good to hear this. You have no idea. I grew up being told I could not chew gum. And this guy says to me at breakfast, "I couldn't chew gum as a child." And I went, we're kindred spirits. So we have wonderful music. He is a hiker. He's an outdoor person, as you can tell, and he writes wonderful, beautiful music. So enjoy the evening.
Getting all tangled there. What does that mean, you can tell? Is that a good thing? I hope it's a good thing. Well, nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, Sandy, we're best friends now because of the gum thing. We both had strict parents, I guess. So what I was thinking we could do is we could all go around and we could say a rule that we had when we were kids. What do you think? We don't like that idea. The lights turn off anytime I say something bad. I'm gonna do a song to kind of kick things off. This is, I used to be in logistics. So, used to work a bunch of different things, kind of in corporate America before I went full-time music. And there was this one place that I worked where I was in charge of all the truck drivers. And they didn't much care for that, because at the time I was 24. You know, telling truck drivers what to do when they've been driving twice as long as I've been alive, and they can drive backwards faster than I can forwards. But there was this one guy, his name was Wags, and he was a really cool guy. He actually taught me, he trained a handful of us, and we got our CDL, and it was, Anyway, so I don't know if I look like a truck driver too, but this is a song called Mangy Mutt. One-chick pony in this two-horse town found an old mule car just laying round. Up the street and down is where I can be found. Now a worker and his papers are gone, feet are aching and his mane is getting long. Daydream far from me, 'cause here is feeling wrong. We stop working and pull and pay. Your pennies won't be enough to save this mangy mutt with one foot in his grave. Near the bottom of his jar of bread, one more night and rest your head. Eyes are closed for now, and they may not rise again. We stop working, pull and pay. Your pennies won't be enough to say this mangy man with one foot in his grave. Thank you. You guys are pretty quiet. Pretty quiet there. Still pretty quiet. That was good. That was a little test. Nicely done. Kudos. So I'm going to do a song called Company. I forgot these mics are pretty sensitive. Could you hear that burp? That was why I paused. Eric's back there. He's like, get those out of there, man. But this was a song that I wrote during COVID. And I think it was amazing to see one of the silver linings. So many people kind of rekindle with art and just making things. But we certainly missed our people. And so this was, I'm from a big family and I missed everybody. And this was a song that I wrote to all of them saying that it would be okay. I'm not a licensed professional. I had no clue if it would be okay. Spring is softly singing. You don't hear a thing. Your head it's underwater and you chose right now to drink. I'll sit here with you, brother. I'll sit here if you need. We don't have a lot to do and I could use the company. Dreams are softly fading. Took the train to the next town. It's hard to keep your chin up when them dreams, they aren't around. I'll sit here with your sister. I'll sit here if you need. We don't have a lot to do and I could use the company. And sorrow may be dragging muddy feet across the floor. Times like these, you and me find what we're living for. And until he gets to leaving, come and coast, pull up a seat. You need to remember that you haven't lost our love. Children may have left the nest, but it's home they still think of. I'll sit here with your mother. I'll sit here if you need. We don't have a lot to do and I could use the company. Callous hands ain't working, dusty boots now clean. Don't be sad that you shut the shop or you close that cash machine. I'll sit here with your father. I'll sit here if you need. We we don't have a lot to do, and I could use the company. And sorrow may be dragging muddy feet across the floor. Times like these, you and me find what we're living for. And until he gets to leaving, coming close, pull up a seat. Don't forget the sunshine, don't shy from the rain. Right now may be storming, but them birds, they'll sing again. I'll sit here with you, friend, I'll sit here if you need. We don't have a lot to do, and I could use the company. Yeah, we don't have a lot to do, and I could use the company. Oh, we don't have a lot to do, and I could use the company. Thank you. So yeah, I'm the oldest of 7. I'll probably mention my family every once in a while. They're probably a big part of growing up. But also during that time, songs like that, kind of sad songs. And I remember my mom calling me the one day, and she's just like, "Do I need to be worried about you?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Your songs are so sad." And I told her I would write just like a nonsense happy song, and I nod my hat to a bunch of sort of old nursery rhymes and stuff like that. I only used 3, but so this song came from that, and it's a tune called Keep On. That last song is actually the first track on an album that it doesn't come out until November 3rd, but I do have it with me, of course. That's called Marketing, what I just did there. Shameless plug. But this song, Keep On, is already recorded with a full band from back home, and it's available just online, digitally. I'm gonna eat my steak on fine china, sleeping in a king-size bed. Every night I'm counting my money, but I'd rather be counting your kisses instead. Won't you keep on counting, sweet mama? Oh, oh, won't you keep on? Fee, fi, fo, fun. Look out, boy, here she comes. Won't you keep on? I'm gonna sail my boat across the ocean, run my car in the red, fly my plane fast round the world, but I'd rather be revving your engine instead. Won't you keep on coming, sweet mama? Oh, oh, won't you keep on? Jack Benny, Jack be quick, but old Jack, he never been this lovesick. Won't you keep on? All right. Now tell the doctor I know that I'm hurting. It's a mix of my heart and my head. I could numb the ache with a glass of brown, but I'd rather be drinking your loving instead. Won't you keep on coming, sweet mama? Oh, oh, won't you keep on? King's oceans, all the king's men, they couldn't put this broken man together again. Oh, won't you keep on? Oh, won't you keep on? Oh, won't you keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on? Won't you keep on? Won't you keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on? Won't you keep on? Won't you keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on? Won't you keep on? Thank you. I appreciate you. I love the harmonica. It's fun to play in Chicago because when I was learning, I would listen to a lot of Chicago players, like Little Walter. He was one of my favorites. I'm not going to play a Little Walter song. That would have been a better segue, but I listen to him a lot. Now, I think what I will do, because it's not on the, I'll do a song about a chicken. I'll do a song about a chicken. This one has a little bit of a story, too. If you've seen me play before, I might have told the story, but we'll see. Fact check me. Let's see how I do. But in Akron, you're kind of allowed to have chickens. There's certain rules. I don't know, does Chicago have probably no roosters, right? And then it has to be like certain distance from neighbors or something. So it's kind of like that, but where I live in Akron, I'm not really far enough away from my neighbors, but Akron's got bigger problems. I imagine Chicago's probably, it's like who's gonna get this guy for a chicken too close to a neighbor, But I got 5 chickens, and a chicken is one of those things, they show them online. It's a cute, cuddly animal to a point. Like most of its online representation is relatively accurate, but there's another animal whose online representation is not accurate, and that is the raccoon. A raccoon is often shown as this cute, cuddly little critter picking up things with its adorable little hands, but what it is actually a cold-blooded killer who likes to rip the heads off of chickens, specifically mine. And I was at war with, I wasn't sure how many raccoons. It had to be at least 1,000, easily. And I would wake up, I have dogs, useless in this scenario. I'd wake up to one less chicken, because it was rude how they were doing it. They weren't doing it in one fell swoop. They were slowly isolating my favorite chickens, it seems, and then picking them off. Until I was down to, and I was trying everything, mind you. I wasn't just like, oh, well, maybe it won't happen tomorrow. It was nothing like that. I was fortifying. I had many, many things that I tried. I don't need to list them all, but know that I was trying. I was trying. I want you to please know that. Please know that. But I was down to one chicken, Dorothy, and she was my favorite chicken because as she was alone, I could, really, we enjoyed a lot of quality time together. Because she would, I could get her to eat little crackers, originally just out of my hand, and then I could get her to sit up on this chair next to me outside, and then I could get it to the point where I could get her to get up on the back of the chair, and sometimes on my shoulder, and eat crackers. So it was pretty cool. It was as pretty close to a pirate as I've ever been with this chicken. So I was feeling, it's a cool chicken. And then there was a morning where I woke up to my dogs barking, and it was like 4 in the morning, And I was like, no. So I run outside, I'm just in my boxers, but as I'm running out, I like put on winter gloves. It's the summer, but I put on winter gloves and I try to slide on my shoes. I only got one shoe on, and I'm running outside. And we scared the raccoon off. Dorothy she did get bit a little bit, and then that was kind of the last straw. I knew I was maybe not supposed to have chickens. I'm telling this story before we broadcast on radio, so I don't get hate mail from PETA and things like that. But I actually sent that chicken to go live with my brother. And this sounds a little extreme, but he just has a homestead in a very safe situation. No raccoon problems. So the raccoons won. I'm a loser. I just want you to know that. So I lost to chickens. But Dorothy, who's now living her best life, is safe and sound. Don't worry. But she deserves a song for being such a tough chicken. So this is a song called Dorothy, and this is one that is on also that new album. So Dorothy, wherever you are, I hope you're having a fantastic evening. She's a roosting at home, I'm working in town. She's a roosting at home, I'm working in town. Leave before the sun gets shining, home and it's long past down. She's roosting at home, I'm a working in town. She's kicking up dirt and I sweep it under the rug. She's a kicking up dirt, I sweep it under the rug. Oh no, I'm not bitter, I'm just doing it for the one I love. She's kicking up dirt, I sweep it under the rug. There's a knock on her door, and she wants to play. There's a knock on her door, and she wants to play. A word to the wise, that's how her sisters got carried away. A knock on her door, and she wants to play. Dorothy, my love, Dorothy, my muse, I'm falling head over heels for you. Come on and pick me up, I'm here for you to use. Dorothy, my love, well, Dorothy, my muse. Dorothy, my love, Dorothy, my muse. Dorothy, my love, Dorothy, my muse. Thank you. Little Dorothy. She actually doesn't hang out with any of the other chickens at my brother's. He sends me pictures if anyone wants to see it during the break or after the show. She hangs out with just this one pig all the time. All the time. And he's got it made because She doesn't take up a lot of room. She eats some of his food, but he gets breakfast every morning. He's pretty sure that the pig eats any eggs that she lays, because she just hangs out there all the time. I'm gonna do a tune called Sugar Mama. How you guys doing? Doing all right? Yeah. Okay. Convincing. That was good. But Sugar Mama is a song that I wrote. There's a place. Anybody ever been to Akron, Ohio? All right. All right. You ever heard? Who's heard of the Diamond Grill? Oh, we got a hand up. We got a hand up. So Diamond Grill is kind of an older establishment that's been in Akron a long time, and it is where all the kind of the people that run Akron kind of hang out there, and they get fancy food, steaks and stuff. It's a steakhouse, and they started doing music over the summer, and I got to be one of the people that go and play there, and I'd never been there before because it's kind of like, I wouldn't go there. Wouldn't be invited there, but it was cool. They were so friendly, and but leading up to it, I was pretty sure I would go and I would find a sugar mama, somebody they would hear me play and they'd be like, "Yeah, I gotta have him. I gotta take care of him. He's my responsibility now." And so I was pretty confident. So I even wrote a song that I'm about to play. It's called Sugar Mama, and nothing really came of it. There was an older gentleman that did give me $50, and he's been taking real good care of me ever since. This is a tune called Sugar Mama. So what I'm saying is that the position's still open. I've been holding out for a sugar mama to take my troubles away. I've been trying real hard, but I can't get one to stay. I've been holding out for a sugar mama to take all my troubles away. I've been trying real hard, but I can't get one to stay. Is it my lack of patience, my lack of charm? A little sugar won't do nobody harm. I've been trying real hard, but they won't keep me on their arm. So I'll just make my music, play my song, and I hope that something sweeter comes along. I've been trying real hard, I guess I'm doing it wrong. 'Cause I've been holding out for a sugar mama to take all my troubles away. I've been trying real hard, but I can't get one to stay. I've been holding out for sugar mama to take my troubles away. I've been trying real hard, I can't get one. I've been trying real hard, but I can't get one. I've been trying real hard, but I can't get one to stay. Thank you so much.
Good evening and welcome to Folkstage on WFMT, live from St. Tim's Coffeehouse at St. Timothy's Lutheran Church in Skokie for an evening full of surprises from the quirky, creative, and insightful Ohioan, Ben Gage. I'm Marilyn Ray Beyer, your WFMT host and producer. Folkstage is made possible by the generous support of an anonymous family foundation. Nancy Clark, Freddie Greenberg and Daniel Pinkert, Bruce Hirsch, Andy and Becky Anderson, and WFMT members like you. Eric Arunas is our series audio engineer. Adela Skowronski is our production assistant and videographer, and thanks to Pastor Hannah Hawkinson and St. Tim's Church Council for welcoming us all in. Exceptional, even among songwriters of his generation, Ben Gage is an astute observer of humanity. I'm willing to bet that some of you will find yourselves in his songs. And you're sure to be impressed by his musicianship, whether you're here with us at St. Tim's, watching the live stream video, or listening on WFMT. Please welcome Ben Gage to Folkstage, live from St. Tim's Coffeehouse.
You guys are all right. One thing I like to do is actually a 10-minute silent meditation before I start. I figure that might be kind of a fun thing for the radio. No takers, all right. We'll get into it. You got that low down. You got that low down. You got that low down, dirty. Thinks it's as good as it gets. Wake up in the morning, head splitting, it's full of regrets. You got that low down, dirty. Brother, that's old news. Ain't the only one round here that's been singing the blues. You got that low down, dirty. Thought he was the one. Smooth talking son of a gun. That ain't no fun. You got that low down, dirty. Sister, them's old shoes. Ain't the only one round here that's been singing the blues. Well, sweet wine, sunshine, summertime, go without a care. You got that low down, dirty. It ain't going nowhere. You got that low down, dirty. You thought that you was alone. Lost count of the years I've been calling this home. You got that low down, dirty. Don't always get to choose. You ain't the only one round here that's been singing. The only one round here that's been singing. Ain't the only one round here that's been singing the blues. Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be hanging out here with you. Yeah, I'm from Ohio, and I don't think Ohioans are used to getting such nice words stuck with us when we're introduced, so that's pretty... I'll start coming here all the time. You guys are stuck with me. But oh, that's good for the radio. Yeah, laugh at all my jokes. That's excellent. For anyone listening, no, there's not even a card. They're just doing that on their own. So I'm going to do a song called "Wish Me Well," and like it was mentioned earlier in the evening, in between making music, I travel around the whole U.S. And beyond. But when I'm not making noise, I'm normally hiking. So this is if things go wrong, if today I say something that no one will ever listen to me ever again, then I'm going to go hide in the mountains, and you'll never have to deal with it. It's okay. But this is a song kind of about that. Gets a bit lonesome to try to reach you. A bit lonesome just to say hello. I keep rambling bound to your town. Seems like an awful long way to go. Get moving on east to New York, a city. Get driving on west, I'm California bound. Losing my trail, gonna check the mountains. Wish me well, I chose to settle down. Gets a bit lonesome to stay ahead. A bit lonesome just to stay afloat. I keep writing sad songs, you don't stop listening. Maybe I'll sell one tune that I wrote. Get moving on east to New York, a city. Get driving on west, I'm California bound. Losing my trail, gonna check the mountains. Wish me well, I chose to settle down. Gets a bit lonesome to keep you happy. A bit lonesome just to keep you fed. You get to running, I wouldn't blame you. You're welcome back when I make a little bread. Get moving on east to New York, a city. Get driving on west, I'm California bound. Losing my trail, gonna check the mountains. Wish me well, I chose to settle down. Get moving on east to New York, a city. Get driving on west, I'm California bound. Losing my trail, gonna check the mountains. Wish me well, I chose to settle down. Wish me well, I chose to settle down. Wish me well, I chose to settle down. Now, well, thank you. And there's no applause light either. This is genuine. So for anyone else also not in the room, just to paint a picture with words, you can't see me, but I'm sharply dressed. I'm in a three-piece suit, shoes polished. You never seen shinier shoes. And they're just laughing. We're just kidding around. But it's true. Well, everything I'm telling you is true. I got a new haircut, so I'm trimmed close. Smooth face, 20/20 vision. That's kind of the picture. Just for anyone, if you're, like I said, listening at home, close your eyes, and that's what's going on. But I'm gonna do a song called Tears in My Eyes, and I wrote this in a bathroom in San Diego, California. And don't worry, it was clean. It was a clean bathroom. You find yourself in hotels every once in a while as a musician, and a hotel it's kind of nice when you're on the road because you can make as much noise as you want. For me, it's family-friendly noise. It's just a guitar. And I normally go into the bathroom because the acoustics sound good, and you don't have to leave. There's no real reason that you have to leave. Especially if you bring in snacks. You could be in the bathroom for days. No problem. But when I was writing this song, there was a knock. I was almost finished, and you'll see there's a part of this song where this scenario helped me complete the song. But there was a knock on the door, and this was the afternoon, mind you, so I don't really stay up too late or anything. This was normal, respectable, gentlemanly time of around 4, I would say. And I got this big knock on the door, aggressive knock, probably because maybe they were trying to nap and they heard me playing guitar all afternoon because that's exactly what I was doing. And you know when you see someone, even if you don't see them, you kind of know that they're all fired up, and it's like they really think that they're in the right, and then they're even more angry. You know what I kind of mean? So you could tell he was so confident, these knocks, that he was in the right, and I was just this annoying little musician. And I opened the door, and I'm 6'5". I'm sitting down, but I'm 6'5", and I've got tattoos, and I was like, yeah, what? And you could just see that drain from his face. But I'm also a really nice guy, and so that was all just an act, me being tough. And he's like, hey, are you almost done? And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. No problem. And he's like, you saw him deflate, but then turn because I wasn't a jerk. He's like, it sounds good, though. It's a good song. And then he's like, when you go down, I'll buy you a beer. And so he had left like a credit, whatever. He told the bartender that a beer was on him. So that was pretty cool. So this song got me a free beer. So we'll see what it does. We'll see what happens tonight. Got these tears in my eyes, they're falling for you. Got these tears in my eyes, they're falling for you. I've been staring all day, hoping you'd see, so I can get a little sympathy. These tears in my eyes are falling for you. I got no shoes on my feet, but I'm walking around. Got no shoes on my feet, but I'm walking around. Well, you go left, I go right. Chances are we won't meet tonight. I got no shoes, I'm walking around. Won't you come round my door? Won't you come around me, please? I'm sure you've got the cure for this terrible disease. Won't you bring me cakes and pies and cards and paper hats? I could use a little something like that. I got this pain in my heart, so I'm writing a tune. Got this pain in my heart, so I'm writing a tune. I'm gonna throw it down on a page, hoping you can appreciate this pain in my heart. I'm writing a tune. Now my engine won't turn, I'ma park for a while. My engine won't turn, I'ma park for a while. I'm gonna rest my bones in a stranger's bed, better here than laying down dead. My engine won't turn, I'ma park for a while. Won't you come round my door? Won't you come around me, please? I'm sure you've got the cure for this terrible disease. Won't you bring me cakes and pies and cards and paper hats? I could use a little something like that. I got no money in the bank, but you can have what I have. I got no money in the bank, but you can have what I have. You see, I got crying eyes, aching feet, heart and car just skipped a beat. I got no money in the bank, but you can have what I have. Won't you come around my door? Won't you come around me, please? I'm sure you've got the cure for this terrible disease. Won't you bring me cakes and pies and cards and paper hats? I could use a little something like that. Won't you come round my door? Won't you come around me, please? I'm sure you've got the cure for this terrible disease. Won't you bring me cakes and pies and cards and paper hats? I could use a little something like that. Yes, I could use a little something like that. I could use a little something like that. Thank you so much. I have a habit of writing sad songs, but they're my favorite. I love sad songs. But this is a tune, Tie Me Down. You ever have like a love in your life and it doesn't really, you're not meant to be, but you keep kind of doing it anyway? And then like you go away from each other for a while, and then they come back into your life and you're like, yeah, let's give it another shot. And you just kind of dance that for a little. Well, if you haven't, good for you. But this is a song called Tie Me Down. And it's actually one that was released as a single a couple weeks ago. Tie me to that old ball and chain. I've gone and flown too high again. Won't you tie me down? Oh, won't you tie me down? No one's as good as you to take my feet back to muddy ground. Won't you tie me down? Won't you tie me down? Come on, break my heart again. Getting too close to letting you in. Won't you tie me down? Oh, won't you tie me down? No one's as good as you to take what's one and you rip it in two. Won't you tie me down? Won't you tie me down? Go on, take my light away. It's been shining for too many days. Won't you tie me down? Oh, won't you tie me down? No one's as good as you to take my flame like it's overdue. Won't you tie me down? No one's as good as you to take my feet back to muddy ground. Won't you tie me down? 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 Thank you. How are we doing out there? We're doing pretty good. And if you're listening while driving, make sure your hands are on 10 and 2. Keep your eyes up. Don't touch your phone. Ohio actually we just passed. Do you guys have a phone law? Like if you touch it, will you get fined? Oh, we're behind the times. We just got it, like last week. So we'll see. I have a tendency, I say that because I'm nervous. I have a tendency to touch. I know. I see the looks in your eyes, the judgment. I touch my phone. I drive a lot, and I've gained too much confidence in my ability. And I will grab my phone and I'll look at things. I check my stocks. I play games. I do all my emails. Watch movies. Mainly, I watch movies. The craziest part of that is stocks. What musician has stock? That's why I lost you. I should have put that towards the end. But I'm going to do a song called Pretty As Me, and this is, as I'm the oldest of 7, and I would say all my siblings are better looking than me. I'm in that situation, so I'm the ugly duckling, if you will, and it's pretty rare that I'll be walking past a mirror and then I'll just be like, hey, what's up, guy? What's up, buddy? But this kind of happened. In my living room, I've got a fireplace, and above it's a big mirror. And I was just walking around the house, and I did a little double take, and I was carrying my guitar around, and I played this song. I wrote this song while staring deeply into my own eyes, which is maybe the most facetious thing I've ever done. And I'm also not 100% sure if I used the word facetious correctly. But it was kind of, a jerky thing to do. How can I lose when I'm as pretty as this? Next to you, Both got a cold drink in our hands and a night with nothing to do. How can I lose when I'm as pretty as this, sitting in next to you? Let's take it on home, see what we're getting to. Ooh, 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 you got that magic touch and I got the magic moves, and you're as pretty as me. How can we ever lose? How can I lose when I'm as pretty as this, laying there wearing a smile? We're both catching our breath, giving up for another mile. How can I lose when I'm as pretty as this, laying there wearing a smile? I can tell we'll be here a while. Ooh, 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 you got that magic touch and I got the magic moves, and you're as pretty as me. How can we ever lose? All right. Up there. I just needed to tell you that. Need to get that off my chest. There, I made up for it. Ooh, 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 you got that magic touch and I got the magic moves, and you're as pretty as me. How can we ever lose? How can I lose when I'm as pretty as this, watching you go? Turn around, you blow me a kiss, and then you're walking away real slow. How can I lose when I'm as pretty as this, sitting there watching you go? I'm howling at the moon, ow, 'cause now I know. Ooh, 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 you got that magic touch and I got the magic moves, and you're as pretty as me. How can we ever lose? Ooh, 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 you got that magic touch and I got the magic moves, and you're as pretty as me. How can we ever lose? Yeah, you're as pretty as me. How can we ever lose? You're as pretty as me. How can we ever lose?
That very pretty songwriter, Ben Gage, came all the way from Ashtabula County, Ohio, to play live on WFMT's Folkstage from St. Tim's Coffeehouse in Skokie. How about some more? Okay.
Yeah, Ashtabula. I grew up in a very rural part of Ashtabula. That's the county. It's the biggest county in Ohio, but it's land-wise. Population-wise, it's not. But it's a really cool area, Northeast Ohio. Perfect segue. I'm such a professional to go into this next song. Man, I set myself up nicely. So Northeast Ohio, one of the things that's cool about it, and one of the reasons I love living there is we have a national park there, the CVNP, Cuyahoga Valley National Park. And it's a pretty unusual one. It's has a ton of history, really amazing Native American history. It has glacial formed everything, so that's pretty unique. And then it's also one of the few, or one of the only ones that is, it's a free national park, which is pretty cool too. But this tune that I'm gonna play now is a song called Cuyahoga. And I wrote this while sitting next to said river. Cuyahoga is the name of the river that goes through that valley. And I believe Cuyahoga means crooked. I should have probably done my homework on that part, but I think it means crooked because there's all these granite deposits, so the Cuyahoga River is a really windy river. And it used to be extremely polluted to the point where it would catch on fire. It's caught on fire over a dozen times, which is kind of crazy because it's a river, it's water. And they would, if you would fall into it, they would suggest or take you right to the hospital, and it was crazy. There would be, there's just a lot of horror stories around this river, and they said that fish would never come back, but fish have come back, which is cool. But they said that you could never eat fish out of the river, but that has changed now too. They say you can eat one a month, is what they say. And so we're getting those numbers down, which is a positive thing. But this is a tune called Cuyahoga, named after that beautiful river. I'm going down to Cuyahoga with my bottle, down to Cuyahoga with my will. Send down this old river to another. I'm looking, I haven't found it still. I'm looking and I haven't found it still. I'm gonna rest my broken bones in the soft clay. I'm gonna rest my broken bones upon the shore. Maybe that's our grain cloud will wash me. Maybe I won't hurt so bad no more. Maybe I won't hurt so bad no more. Nobody's listening. Nobody cares. I'm begging them, nightmares not to haunt me. I'm begging them, nightmares not to stay. Go far from the places we once wandered. I'm frightened I might not get my way. I'm frightened I might not get my way. Nobody's listening. Nobody cares. I'm going down to Cuyahoga with my bottle, yeah. Down to Cuyahoga with my will. Send down this old river to another. I'm looking and I haven't found it still. I'm looking and I haven't found it still. I'm looking and I haven't found it still. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, actually, the place I wrote that song is by this big tree called the Signal Tree. But I've talked enough about the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. But I will gladly, if anyone wants to talk about it, let me know. Or you can email me, and we'll talk about parks. I would be happy to do that. We'll talk about parks all day. This next song is one I wrote right after hiking the Grand Canyon. I backpacked the Grand Canyon for Christmas with one of my favorite families in the whole world, the Houghton Smiths, and it was incredible. We were down there for 6 days, 5 nights, and on Christmas Day we hiked down to all the way down to Phantom Ranch. We were kind of staying on all the backcountry sites, the ones that they're not quite very developed or anything. So we pretty much had it to ourselves because it was a lot colder than I thought. That was a rookie mistake, big time on my part, because I claim to be this big hiker, but I didn't even look at the weather. I just figured every time I've ever seen the Grand Canyon, it's hot. So I had packed shorts, a swimsuit was in my backpack, and I had just my one coat and my one pair of pants. So I smelled real good. It was really a nice situation. But I remember going down to Phantom Ranch, and that's where people can take a mule all the way down there. And more power to you. I say getting into the canyon no matter what is amazing. But as a backpacker, go backpackers, down with the mules, leave them alone. But we get down there and they make meals down there for the people that stay in the cabins, and they'll sell them to the the smellier people down there, and they're like $60. But I remember there was I can't remember how many of us, 8 or something, and we split 3. We got 3 of them, and we split them, and it was the best Christmas dinner I've ever had. It was the coolest thing. But the Grand Canyon, it's incredible. And this song I wrote right afterwards. We hung out in Sedona for a few days, and I took, 50, 60 showers, and then wrote the song. It's called Walk Downtown. I'm gonna walk downtown, walk it on off. I'm gonna walk downtown, walk it on off. I'm gonna walk downtown where my luck it headed south. So I'm gonna walk, 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 walk. They took my house, walk it on off. They took my house, walk it on off. They took my house and the last bite from my mouth. So I'm gonna walk, 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 walk. I'm gonna walk downtown, walk it on off. I'm gonna walk downtown, walk it on off. I'm gonna walk downtown where my luck it headed south. So I'm gonna walk, 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 walk. They took my car, walk it on off. They took my car, walk it on off. They took my car, they didn't think I'd get too far. So I'm gonna walk, 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 walk. To my last 5 cents, walk it on off. To my last 5 cents, walk it on off. To my last 5 cents, I don't know where that dollar went. So now I'm gonna walk, 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 walk. I'm gonna walk downtown, walk it on off. I'm gonna walk downtown, walk it on off. I'm gonna walk downtown where my luck it headed south. So I'm gonna walk, 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 walk. I don't care, I'm gonna be. I don't care, I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna walk downtown, walk it on off. I'm gonna walk downtown, walk it on off. I'm gonna walk downtown where my luck is headed south. So I'm gonna walk, 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 walk. I'm gonna walk, walk, walk. Thanks. Well, thank you so much. So I have a set list here. I'm going off it for the most part, but I did get asked to play this song, and I'm certainly going to do it. It's an honor and a pleasure when someone asks you. They take the time to familiarize themselves with something that you just made up. This is such a crazy job. I just sit up here with my mouth open, more than not, and just making up things that mean something to me or that I see mean something to somebody else. And when it hits somebody else just so, man, that's the good stuff. What a pleasure. And so this is a tune called Wish, and it's the final track on an album that comes out officially the November 3rd. But I wrote it in anticipation to kind of hitting the road. That's my happy place through and through. It's amazing all the people that you meet around the U.S. and such different walks of life, but such a beautiful place. And that's just the formula that repeats itself over and over. So it's very easy in a creative world, a creative life, to kind of get down on what you're doing and why, am I doing this, or why are we doing this? But it's those moments where you kind of meet someone that gets it, or is doing the same thing you're doing, and it's a crazy thing, but you just love doing it. Whatever that is. This is called rambling, is what I'm doing right now. Gone down a rabbit hole, getting sentimental with you. Yeah, somebody needs a big old hook. But this is a tune called Wish. I've been counting those likes, watching those streams. Still ain't sure what that algorithm means. Say the more that you have, the closer you are to your dreams. I'm hoping that isn't true. But I'm still putting up lights and I'm buying new clothes. I make a fool of myself on these videos, spending hours and hours watching where the trends go. I don't know what to do. I wish I had all the answers. Wish I had lots of cars. Wish I had a big house. All of my neighbors were movie stars. And they'd come round to see me, say I love your new songs. That's not my story. I'm sitting with you, and I hope that we're getting along. If I lost 50 pounds or shoved food in my face, had trash I stacked up all over the place, maybe I'd do better in this new rat race, but I'd be lying to you. See, I'm just a guy and this is just a guitar, and the licks that I have ain't particularly hard. They blend in perfect with a noisy dive bar, and I don't know what to do. I wish I had all the answers. Wish I had lots of cars. Wish I had a big house. All of my neighbors were movie stars, and they'd come round to see me. They say I love your new songs, but that's not my story. I'm sitting with you, and I hope we're getting along. 'Cause I'm not playing big shows or selling out stands. I'm perfectly happy with 3 or 4 fans. I appreciate that you gave me a chance, and hope you keep me around. 'Cause if you keep believing I have a clue, I'll keep writing these a word or two. And together I think we can all make it through, even when we don't know what to do. Wish I had all the answers, wish I had lots of cars, wish I had a big house, all of my neighbors were movie stars. They'd come round to see me, they say I love your new songs. That's not my story, I'm sitting with you and I hope that we're getting along. 'Cause I don't have any answers, I just got one old van, and I drive it around, playing these tunes whenever I can. I may sleep on your couches, heck, I'd even sleep on your floor. That's my story, I love it to death, I wouldn't wish for anything more. Hey, that was a good pick, buddy. Thanks for asking for that song. Now I'm gonna keep it slow for one more. This is a song called Now You Know, and it's actually one that I entered into an international songwriting competition. And it was cool because I was getting these emails like, you're in the top 50%, you're in the top 20%. And then I got, the last one was, you're in the top 11%, which was kind of a weird thing. I don't know why they said 11. But I was like, okay, we were jumping with much larger increments there for a little while. And then we hit a wall at 11, and that's where that song stopped. So I made it to the top 11%. So it's, what's the math on that? It's 89% of a good song. So you pick the part you like the most. But this is another song I wrote in a bathroom in Boston, Massachusetts. So we've covered. We're a bathroom, both coasts. That's good. Thought that you should know that I'm leaving. You've always been a warm and welcome friend. Though the road may change my name, nothing stays the same, and I hope to see you again. Thought that you should know I'll do better. I filled this house with many broken things. Memories can't last, they crack like falling glass, and the pieces are all I can bring. Hold me, darling, never let me go. Hold me, darling, I thought that you should know that this old singer may be wrong, but he hoped you'd sing along. Here I go. Now you know this old singer may be wrong, but he hoped you'd sing along. Here I go. Now you know. Thought that you should know I'm a liar. I swore to God I'd never leave you here. He and I were fighting, I'm packed to leave tonight, and I'm hoping I can disappear. Hold me, darling, never let me go. Hold me, darling, I thought that you should know that this old singer may be wrong, but he hoped you'd sing along. Here I go. Now you know this old singer may be wrong, but he hoped you'd sing along. Here I go. Now you know. Yeah, here I go. Now you know. Well, thank you so much. This has flown by and it's been an absolute pleasure. Again, it's an amazing thing to be a songwriter out there, meeting you all and swapping stories, and it all goes into this overly spacious head, and it rattles around for a little bit as I drive from here to there, and then it comes out in a new form. So I couldn't do without you, and I thank you so much. But I'm going to finish out the evening with a song called I Want It. And this is a little more of an upbeat tune. And it's written in response to, I think there's a lot of people out there that there's stuff that they want to do, and the thing that holds them back is not always a circumstance or things like that. It's what they think other people are going to think about them. And that's kind of what this song came from. I've been wasting all my money. I whittle it $1 down, try to make a little name for myself in this God-forsaken town. And I head back to the kitchen. I'm gonna find that recipe. Well, it'll never work out, darling, between you and between me. And we go searching round the nation, try to find an explanation how we lost our jubilation. I want it with a little aggravation and a touch of separation. We can hear the right vibration. I want it. And you tell me that you're leaving. Go and step back from my door. I don't want your broke self sitting, taking spaces up no more. And I'm swearing to your mama, it's closer, I can tell. You can't believe in me now, then your leaving is just as well. We go searching round the nation, try to find an explanation how we lost our jubilation. I want it with a little aggravation and a touch of separation. We can hear the right vibration I want it. Maybe in a few years, saying, look at us now. Made it through some hard times, and we don't know how. We go searching round the nation, try to find an explanation how we lost our jubilation. I want it with a little aggravation and a touch of separation. We can hear the right vibration. I want it. We can hear the right vibration. I want it. We can hear the right vibration, I want it. We can hear the right vibration, I want it.
Ben Gage. Woo!
Thank you.
Ben, we are so delighted that you came from Ohio to perform live on Folkstage here at St. Tim's Coffeehouse. And by the way, all of Ben's music is available at bengagemusic.com, including the album Cuyahoga.
That's right.
We heard samples from as well. You've been listening to WFMT's Folkstage live from St. Tim's Coffeehouse at St. Timothy's Lutheran Church in Skokie, featuring Ben Gage. And you can follow Ben Gage here going to Texas and Tennessee, and all kinds of folks and people all over the country are going to enjoy your music. The most recent recording, or the forthcoming recording, is the shiny new 2 Singing Songs. So you can check out bengagemusic.com. Folkstage is made possible by the generous support of an anonymous family foundation. Nancy Clark, Freddie Greenberg and Daniel Pinkert, Bruce Hirsch, Andy and Becky Anderson, and WFMT members like you. Eric Arunas is our series engineer. Adela Skavronsky is our videographer and production assistant for this performance. I'm Marilyn Ray Beyer. 1,000 thanks to the many volunteers who make every Folkstage performance a party. Special thanks to Darren Stiles running sound in the house, and immense gratitude to Sandy Wong Ronkoski and Paul Luke, who produced this terrific series here at St. Tim's Coffeehouse. Once more, thanks to Ben Gage for brightening this October night with his songs and that wicked harmonica. Folkstage comes to you every Saturday night at 8 on Classical WFMT Chicago, 98.7 FM, HD1, on demand at WFMT.com, and the WFMT mobile app. Stay with me now for October songs on the Midnight Special.
Yeah. Was that right? That vamp out thing? I never know what to do. Hey, thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys want to hear, so Nathan Hunter, I'll get him to the stage. He's going to grab his...
I don't want to forget forget my special Gage kerchief, so I'm going to take it from that.
That's right. Marilyn said she's going to hop on the motorcycle and she's going to use that. And she's going to get in fights. More fights. See the other guy.
I'll wrap it around a beer bottle when I hit somebody's head.
Oh, that's good. But coming to the stage, and we'll do a couple tunes for you, is Nathan Hunter, now a Chicago native, if you want to put you in the scene. But Nathan is one of my best friends, and we used to play a ton in Ohio, and then he left on the January right before COVID. I helped him move, and of course he was in the third story of a giant building. Couldn't be on the first, sorry. But it was worth it, and I was like all jazzed up to come visit him all the time, and then a month and a half later, COVID hit. So we didn't get to hang out as much as we thought. So it's nice to be playing for you guys together on a couple now. What do you want to do? Whatever you want. He can do anything. Let's do, do you remember My Pockets? What do you want to do? We could do cover, Folsom. We could do Bluebird. Come win. All right, perfect. Mm-hmm. See you, man. This is a song called Bluebird. A kick of the shiny, it turns around. Beauty sitting there, was it Sunday or dust, another permanent pin in the cushion of regret. Digs in deeper as you attempt to forget. Wipe the mud off of your boots. You picked it up, walking where you weren't supposed to, and left a creature by all the places that you passed. You can't run from the answers to the questions that you asked. She puts her hands under my shirt. I put my words under her skin. It was a strategic word at first, and if I slipped, I began again. Hold it steady, watch your eyes as I hammer up my favorite disguise. Me and the sun, we aren't talking anymore. Sad enough to declare a state of awe. She never shines in my direction like before. I had a bluebird on a string. You can't tie it down, beautiful wild thing. And she broke free one day, and she flew off with that sun. Now there's two singing songs about the evil that I've done. Now there's two singing songs about the evil that I've done. Nathan Hunter. Let's do Folkstage. All right, we'll jam out a little on this one, and then we'll call it a night. And if anybody is interested in meeting either one of us, we'll be at the merch table back there. We got stickers are free if you didn't already get a sticker. And then there's other things. That CD is for sale, but it doesn't officially come out until November 3rd, so you would get it early. That's pretty cool. Oh my, I grabbed the wrong harmonica. I'm sorry, Nathan. They all start to look pretty similar. Much better. I think you're going to recognize this one. This is our take on a little Johnny Cash. I hear that train a-comin', it's a-rollin' round the bend. I ain't seen sunshine since I don't know when, and I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. And time keeps on dragging on. That train, it keeps on moving down to San Antonio. Well, when I was just a poor boy, my mama told me, son, she said, always be a good boy, and don't you ever play with guns. And when I shot a man in Reno, just to watch him die. And I hear that whistle blow, hang my head, I cry. Mr. Nathan Hunter on that accordion, yeah. I bet there's rich folks eating there in that fancy dining car. I'm probably drinking coffee and they're smoking big cigars. And well, I know I had to come. I know I can't be free. And then people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Back and forth. Nathan Hunter, folks. Let's hear him once. I miss this guy. that person said that a railroad train was mine. Guess I moved farther, a little farther down the line. Oh, farther for some present. That's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thank you so much.